Have you ever checked a ticket twice just because something felt wrong? 25-year-old Zara did. She was a woman who trusted logic, not superstition, working a demanding job in Birmingham. But on a cold Thursday night, everything she believed in was about to be challenged. She'd just finished a late shift when her brother called, his voice tight with panic. Their mother was in the hospital. Without a second thought, Zara bolted for New Street Station. She managed to buy the very last ticket for the last train to Wolverhampton Platform 4. The train leaves in 6 minutes. She sprinted through the ticket gates, her breath fogging in the frigid air. The platform was eerily quiet, dotted with just a few tired, solitary passengers. Right on time, the train slid into the station. It was an old model, its silver body reflecting the dim platform lights. 6 carriages, humming softly like a sleeping animal. Zara boarded carriage 3, sinking into a window seat, her bag clutched on her knees. Out of sheer habit, she glanced at her ticket again. Destination, Wolverhampton. Time, 11:58. Everything was correct. But then, her eyes locked onto the passenger name, Elliot Hayes. Zara frowned. That wasn't her name. She quickly pulled out the receipt. Same ticket number, same time, same price, but the name stubbornly remained Elliot Hayes. She started to stand, intending to find a staff member, but it was too late. The doors hissed shut, and with a gentle jolt, the train began to move. It's just a printing error, she told herself, settling back into her seat. The city lights of Birmingham slid away, and soon, only deep darkness filled the windows, reflecting her own anxious face. There were only 3 other people in her carriage. An old man at the back, a teenage boy lost in his headphones, and a woman in a plain gray coat sitting across the aisle. Everything seemed normal, mundane even. Then, the woman in the gray coat spoke, her voice cutting through the quiet hum. "Are you Elliot?" Zara blinked, caught off guard. "Sorry, are you Elliot Hayes?" The woman repeated, her eyes fixed on the ticket in Zara's hand. "No," Zara replied, a little unnerved. "I'm Zara." The woman stared intently at the ticket, then whispered, so quietly Zara almost didn't hear it. "That's not possible." "What do you mean?" Zara asked, her heart starting to beat a little faster. The woman leaned closer, her voice dropping even lower. "That name, it belongs to the last boy who sat there." Zara forced a nervous laugh. "That's an odd coincidence." The woman didn't laugh back. "He never got off this train last week," she said, her expression dead serious. A chill, sharp and icy, shot through Zara's ribs. She quickly looked away from the woman, trying to dismiss the strange encounter. Just then, her phone buzzed. An unknown number. The message had just 2 words. "Don't sit there." Zara froze, her fingers trembling as she typed back, "Who is this?" The reply was instantaneous. "Move to another seat. Now." Without another thought, Zara grabbed her bag and scrambled into the seat 1 row ahead. As she did, she saw the woman in the gray coat glance at her own phone. Her face went pale. She had received the exact same message. Suddenly, the train began to slow, not with the gentle glide of an approaching station, but with a heavy, unnatural drag. The lights flickered once, plunging them into momentary darkness, then came back on. The old man at the back of the carriage sat up sharply, his eyes wide. "You're in his seat," he said, his voice raspy. Zara whispered, her voice barely audible. "Whose seat?" "He always comes back for it," the old man replied, a strange certainty in his tone. The teenage boy, slowly, deliberately, removed his headphones. His voice was completely flat, like a recorded message. He died on this train. Zara stared at the three of them, a knot of pure fear tightening in her stomach. "This isn't funny," she managed to say. The woman in the gray coat just shook her head, her eyes filled with a terror that mirrored Zara's own. With a final groaning shudder, the train stopped completely. They were in the middle of nowhere. No platform, no lights, just dense fog and the dark outlines of trees pressing against the windows. Zara's phone buzzed one last time. "If the doors open, do not step out." But it was too late. With a loud hiss, the carriage doors slid open anyway. A young man stepped calmly inside. He had a pale face, neat, dark hair, and wore a simple black coat. He walked with a strange purpose straight to Zara's old seat. He sat down, turned his head, and smiled softly at her. "You took my name," he said, and in that moment, Zara found she couldn't breathe at all. Thanks for watching. If you love a good scare, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one.